Hi, I'm food editor Deborah Hart-Seeley from the South Florida Sun Sentinel, and we're here at beautiful 3030 Ocean at the Harbor Beach Marriott in Fort Lauderdale. We're cooking with Chef Dean Max. Come on in the kitchen, let's get going. So Chef, tell us what you're going to make today that's so easy.
Really simply, we're going to do a nice swordfish. I'm going to show you how to pan roast that. This is called Savoy style spinach. We're going to do that with a little bit of lemon and garlic and olive oil. So we're going to do a dill roasted tomato dish with, and it's going to put it all together. It's going to be fantastic.
Sounds great. Now what do you need, what ingredients do you need to do all this?
We're using some beautiful tomatoes, baby spinach, shallots, fresh dill, garlic, lemon, olive oil, salt, and fresh cracked pepper. Probably the most complicated part of this whole dish is going to be making the dill tomatoes, which is still a very simple dish. So to get started with that, we're going to need some shallots. We use the rocking edge of the knife to kind of shave this shallot. With this, what we want to do is take our tomato. You can see this. We didn't cut it up and down. We cut it horizontal. And we do that to expose the seeds, okay? And we're going to get the seeds out like this. Here we're going to put the shallots in here with our tomato, and we're just going to put a tiny bit of garlic. Salt is important, you know. Tomatoes without salt is, you know, it's definitely.
You look like you're using sea salt.
Yeah, I'm using sea salt in this. You can use a kosher salt. So we've got our pepper and our salt, our shallots and our garlic, and then obviously a lot of good olive oil, and then our special ingredient, which is dill. You know what happens is people lean towards basil and tomato all the time, and they really forget about dill, and dill is fantastic with tomatoes.
And it goes good with seafood too.
And dill goes great with seafood, yeah. And when we get it to this point, we don't need to chop it super fine. We just want to like break the leaves up so they blend, that flavor blend. Just keep turning it, that's all I do. You see how we just kind of mixing this, and we're going to put this olive oil, shallot, garlic.
You're almost stuffing the tomato with it.
Exactly. We want to do this top side up like this, and the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to want to take the skin off. So we're going to go in the oven with this. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how big your tomatoes are.
Okay, Chef, the tomatoes are in the oven. We're going to move on to the pan-roasted swordfish.
Yeah, we're going to do this simply. This is a nice cast iron kind of pan here. What it allows us to do is get the pan really hot. So I'm going to start this with some oil. Okay, with this, I want to put a lot of pepper on there, okay? So I'm going to do this on both sides, and then I'm going to put some sea salt. You get the pan super hot, then you put the oil, and then you put your fish.
So are you looking for a fatty fish or a thick fish?
With this particular one, I like a nice fatty fish, okay? So I would go with a salmon. Now, what we'll probably do is flip this a couple times through the course of the cooking process. All right, so we're going to let this cook for a little bit, and then we're going to check on our tomatoes, okay?
Right. We have a very simple green vegetable, lemon sauteed spinach, that you can have made in a couple minutes. We're going to keep going. Chef, let's go.
We're going to start this off with a little bit of nice olive oil. Now with the olive oil and the butter is going to keep the butter from burning. You also can see the temperature of the oil when the butter's in there. And we're going to put our garlic. Now, you don't want to put too much garlic, and you want to cook the garlic. So with this, we're just going to spread that garlic out, and we're going to let that toast. As soon as it's toasted like that, we don't want to burn it, we're going to put our spinach in. You can see with this one, and I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt. Now, and you have wonderful lemon just as a finishing agent there, and that's it.
Could you do this with arugula too, or just spinach?
Arugula would be fantastic.
Okay, the fish has been cooking for about 5 minutes on each side. It's golden brown and delicious. How do we finish this dish? You
want to feel the fish. It should be firm and bouncy like that, but not super soft. That's going to mean it's still rare in the center, okay? And then we're going to just take it and finish it with a little bit of fresh lemon juice on top. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to plate this up. I've got that wonderful tomatoes with the dill that's just come out of the oven, and we've got this beautiful fish, and we're going to stick that right on top.
Boy, it doesn't get prettier than that or simpler. That is gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's very tasty too, so hope you enjoy it.